This segment of LBTV is brought to you by Summit Tree Stands, Hunting, Elevated, New Archery Products, It's Nap Time, Kaisik Coolers, The Ultimate Ice Chest. This segment of LBTV is brought to you by Moultrie Products, Total Game Management, Ozonics, Undetectable, Undeniable, Outdoor Edge Knives and Tools, Make the Cut.
So I thought this year was going to be an awesome year. It was the first year that Jeff and I had teamed up as members of Last Breath. My first food plot that Garrett had helped me with. I had just gotten the Matthews Avail, which felt like it was meant for me and it's meant for a woman. I just thought it was going to be dynamite, but as the season progressed, I learned something, and that was that Garrett and I had to talk about it, and it's like, hunting is not like many other things. It's not like a job where if you work hard, you get a promotion or you get a raise, or working out where you work out and you have a great bod after a while. It's truly luck, and you can either be bitter about it or you can choose to be happy for anyone who does better than you, even if you did put a lot of work in, and that's just the way that it is.
So the 2017 deer season is something that I've had, several months now to think about myself, and I can't necessarily be mad at the outcome of it. It started off by Garrett and I going to Nebraska, which you guys will see in a future episode, and we were really excited. Got really close to a lot of mule deer with a bow. So when we got back, Garrett shoots slick, and it was very early on in November when he shot him. So we still had a bunch of time left in November where we were able to, go through the phases of shotgun season, and we saw a lot of good deer. Passed on a deer that was very nice with a broken G2. Garrett and I called the buck Lucky. Lucky because his G2 is broken. Otherwise, I think I might have shot him. There's another buck that we have. His name is the Colbuck. He also got a pass. He's a big 7-pointer, and he got plenty of passes from Garrett and I this year. And finally, the third buck that we passed on is called Meathead. So it wasn't due to lack of opportunities. It was just kind of, a year where I'm hoping that patience paid off, and next year Garrett and I will be able to harvest those deer, which were then 4 as 5-year-olds, which is kind of what we're shooting for.
This segment of LBTV is brought to you by ScentLock, Proven Deadly, Nikon Sport Optics, Never Stop, Nightingale Game Calls, Hunt like legends.
Alright, November 18th, second day of Illinois shotgun season. It's kind of rainy, spit and misty. It's supposed to clear up here for a couple hours this afternoon. Hunting over a bean field, a couple nice bucks in the area. Cell filming today, so Logan and I are separate, so good luck to her. But see if we can't get it done. just shot a buck. I'm naming him Kane. He's got a big turkey's foot. Looks just like a old grandma's cane. So I shot him 135 yards, ran to the timber about 40 yards away or so. Made a good shot, looked at the film. It's pretty excited, pretty pumped up. So I don't know if he'll even score 60 inches, but he's super weird. Like his right side is like just a stub that comes up out of his head like 6-8 inches. And then, then his other side is a huge turkey's foot. Yeah, like a gigantic turkey foot. Yeah, yep. I think he's either an old buck or he's either an old buck or I take him by the gene pool. So.
So this time of year, when you get a phone call from one of the teammates, you know what just happened. Jeff called me, I was at work, and I took the call anyways, but he said he shot a deer. Well, obviously the first question I was, well, how big was he? For herd purposes, you don't want that kind of deer breeding does and passing on those genetics. Let's talk about my season now. I was after one deer, Jimmy Steve. We've talked about him. He's a deer that I was chasing extremely hard, probably right at the 160 mark, and I was on him. Matt and I saw him several times, and I really thought I had this deer figured out. I really did. And then I went out on a Thursday. I was off of work, and I was self-filming. He chased the doe 20 yards right by me, and I couldn't do a thing about it. The next day was opening day gun season, and I had to work, so my next opportunity would have been on Sunday. Friday rolls around, and Matt's sister goes out and shoots him. Completely okay with it. It's fine. I'm extremely happy that she was able to take the deer, and now it's on to another deer.
Alright, it's November. I wear this freaking hat in this interview. Alright, everybody, it's November 18th. It's raining, really crappy out. Not too bad temperature-wise, but it's not a good one. Wrong way. Catch us, would you? Yeah.
I like it.
Why don't you be a little different? Rock the soul patch. I thought about doing 3-minute change, just shaving this. This new 220 is insane. Yeah, he like mule kicked and then ran towards the timber like 40 yards or so. It sucks it's rain. I hope it doesn't wash too much of the blood away, but